Hello everyone, welcome back to another channel. So today I want to talk about the recent interview with the Disney executive um, a few days ago. So according to that video, so this former Disney executive that he used to work for Disney back in 2014, he said that the deal between VEVE and um, Disney, they were really bad because it wasn't a fair deal for Disney. But I disagree to it because the first thing is that I know that Disney is a powerful company. You know, they want to um, whatever they want to invest into or they want to do, I think they will do really well because they have the money to do it and they have the talents. They can recruit some really good talents around the world to do it. But there are definitely some reasons why Disney decided not to launch their own platform, you know, before releasing the Disney um, like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse NFTs, because the first in the world, they are the most expensive and the most valuable in the world. It doesn't matter if Disney have their own metaverse down the road, you know, they have their own Mickey Mouse, you know, Minnie Mouse, or, you know, some other platforms, you know, will get the licensing from Disney and they will start, you know, creating these Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Ducks and all that. But they don't really matter because at the end of the day, the most important of all would be the first appearance of anything, right? Like when you look at the baseball cards, right? The most expensive ones will be the rookie cards, right? So they could be a lot of different cards, you know, like Series 2, Series 3, Series 100, Series 1000, but the value is not going to be as high as the rookie cards, which is the first one. The first is definitely the most valuable and the most important piece of all. So, but the interview, he said that if you ever purchase these golden moments, you should hold on to them, like HODL them, like, you know, like crazy, because they will worth a lot of money down the road. When a lot more people joining the NFT train, a lot more people find out that the Disney's very first NFT, they are actually on VEVE. They will be jumping all over to try to get one, you know, try to secure one. And there are only several thousands of these, you know, for every single one of them. You know, like Iron Man, the Bart and Homer, Mickey Mouse, and Walt, you know, Elsa, and they're all very limited, you know. And think about how many people going to Disney World or Disneyland every single day, right? If any of the millionaires, you know, down the road decided to diversify their investment or portfolio, they want to get into NFT and they are looking into different, you know, platforms or on open sea, you know, to see what would be a good opportunity to hop into. When they see Disney NFT on VEVE, they would definitely purchase that because it's a no-brainer, because it's a strong and very famous IP that is backing this up, right? The golden moments, according to him, to the Disney executive, he said that it's like a Happy Meal or like a promotional toy. That's what he described, but it is definitely more than a Happy Meal, because Happy Meal is not limited edition, you know. And NFTs, they're really scarce and they are limited edition. So for certain points I do agree with him, but a lot of these points, you know, I just don't know if he ever really dig into the deal, because he was back in 2014 when he was with Disney. So the deal was signed, I'm sure it was like 2019 or 2020, you know, with Disney and VEVE. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it, but the most important thing is that if you ever get one golden moment, it doesn't matter which one, you should hold on to them. Not gonna flip them, not gonna sell them, you know. And I know every single person's situation is different. So unless you really need the money, don't ever sell it, because they're gonna worth a lot of money down the road. And there are a lot of different factors, right, in NFTs. As I said, there are 98% of the NFTs will be close to zero, if it's not zero. Because if they don't have any value to bring to the table, there isn't anything to support it, right? Because there's so many of them. Every single day, people are creating all these NFT, all these silly, NFTs, and trying to get rich quick. But at the end of the day, only the strong IPs and big brands, CryptoPunks, they're not going anywhere. Bored Ape, they're not going anywhere. I am a strong believer in VEVE, because VEVE has a lot of strong and very famous IPs, around the world, like Disney, Marvel, DC, Coca-Cola, Cartoon Networks, and all the other big brands, with strong IPs around the world. So I don't really see a collapse of VEVE unless there is a really strong competitor comes to the market and they do a better job than VEVE. Because the only downside right now with VEVE is that they're not able to cash out. But this solution to this issue would be getting the money transfer license in place, and then people can cash out, and I think it's gonna grow like crazy. And I would also think that there might be a crash or a dip, per se, when there is a money transfer license in place, because people are ready to cash out. A lot of people make a lot of money, 10x, 20x, 100x their investment. I'm sure that they are ready to cash out when the money transfer license is here. So but in the long term, I'm not too worried about it. The long term, VEVE will do really well, especially they have like hundreds more licenses, that they are yet to be released. So it's a very good opportunity to jump on the train now, even though you might think that it's expensive now today, but if it's 10 years, 20 years down the road, it could be really cheap. Like when Bitcoin was $5,000, people were saying it's a scam, I'm not buying it, and this and that. But by the time it goes to 50,000, people starting to realize that they're actually good investment, because people that can see the opportunity in Bitcoin, they are a gambler, that's no doubt, but at the same time, they believe in the technology, right? And just like VEVE, VEVE is a company that use all these big brands IP to create the foundation of the company, and to make it a very successful company based on the IPs. Because if you are not using the IPs and you just start out with making the sketch of your own art, whatever you call it, like a bear, a dog, or cat, an ape or monkey or whatever, it's not going to have the same value or same effect, as great as these great IPs, like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, all these great characters, Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and all that. All these are very famous, and a lot of people, they already know it. If your grandma knows a particular character, you should definitely buy into it, because that's what people know. That's like a household brand, household name that people know. So you can't go wrong with it. But if you're buying a CryptoPunk, it's good. There's nothing bad about it. But there are very few people know about it. If you ask your grandma if she knows CryptoPunk, what that is, I'm sure like 99% of the grandma, they don't know what you're talking about. But nowadays, you know, a lot of younger generation, they know what CryptoPunk is because they see the value, you know, in those. But to me, I think Disney IPs, they will do extremely well, a lot better than CryptoPunks and also the Bored Ape down the road when VEVE is able um, to migrate to like the layer 2 Ethereum and to be on Immutable X and potentially on OpenSea. That's gonna change the whole ball game, and I cannot wait for that day to come. And I will keep buying until that day, you know, arrived. So as always, you know, you have to do your own research. Don't trust everything that I said. You know, this is not a financial advice, and everyone should do their own research. It's your own money. You have to be responsible for your own money. Nobody can ask you what to do, and you are your own boss. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great day. See you on the next video.